Katie, how are you?
Good. How are you, Emily?
Good, thank you.
So excited to meet you.
Excited to meet you too. It's been a long time coming.
I know. So if you're ready, we'll get into it then.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for taking out some time to talk with me today. I really appreciate it. I've been a big fan of your posts, especially over the last year. My first question for you is, how did you get started? Take us back to your first step.
Okay. I was a platform admin on another software. I actually discovered Salesforce at a wedding of all places. I was doing my best friend's little sister's makeup for her wedding, and I started chatting with one of the moms. I was already working on another certification in the tech space, and she got me really interested. I loved everything she said. So as soon as the day was done, I ran home, got on YouTube, and the very first video I saw was by Bradley Rice from Talent Stacker. And I just went down that rabbit hole and I knew I was like, oh, this is the career I've been looking for.
I love that. That's so neat. Can you tell us a bit about your background?
Sure. I came from administrative work, operations area, really like solving problems, breaking things down into system as rules and order. And COVID happened and changed everything. At one point, I was working in an Amazon warehouse during busy season and COVID. It's a whole nother story. But I just knew that when I had gone through all that, and once I went to the wedding, learned about Salesforce, like that was the place to fit all those skills together and started really finding a workplace and an ecosystem that was so welcoming and collaborative, and I never seen that before. So going from operations and admin work, those skills really translated well into the Salesforce job.
So, for viewers who might not know you, could you describe yourself in a couple of sentences?
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who don't know me, my name is Emily. I'm a Salesforce consultant and AI specialist, and I jokingly refer to myself as the fairy godmother of Salesforce. I love being able to help someone who's running into an issue and just sprinkle a little bit of automation magic in there and solve the problem for them. That's what really makes my day better. If I can help someone, whether it's an end user who just wants something to work or a community member that's running into a problem, like that's the secret sauce for me. That's my joy.
And I 100% agree with that. So, what kind of advice would you give to somebody who's looking to get started in this field?
Just get started. You don't have to feel prepared. You don't have to be ready. And honestly, you also don't have to be right out of school to start this year. I redid my entire life after 30. So take from me, it's never too late. Consistency beats intensity. Just learn a little bit at a time because you are going to forget things that you learn as you go down the way. And you're going to come back and you're going to run into things you've never seen before, but just get started and then really lean into the community. Our community groups on Slack are
Amazing.
real, true blue folks who are going to help you. And if you need more structure, which some people do, I really like the Talent Stacker program. I did sign up for it. I found it very valuable. It definitely gives you like those resources to kickstart you in the right direction. And then it gives you a team of people who are all in the same boat you are that you can lean on each other. So I found that program really helpful for me.
Awesome. So, getting into the more technical industry specific side of things here, what are some of your go-to sources, like blogs or learning, obviously Talent Stacker, but maybe some other things that you might recommend for getting more knowledge on becoming a Salesforce admin?
Absolutely. So you can research anything you want online. There's so many resources out there, but our issues that we run into are very specific. Your use case is going to be unique. The way that your data in org is structured is going to be unique. So whether you're already working in an org as an admin or you're just in a playground for the first time with limited data, go into a community group in Slack. Just join one. Sales, service, whichever one, Trailblazer community, the Ohana channel, all of those will be happy to help you because then you can really share the specifics and get someone who's done it before. Trailhead is amazing. I love it, but it's broad and generic. And your use case and getting in there, those nitty gritty, the community is the best way of going about that, I think.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most underrated product or best kept secret in the ecosystem?
Okay, I've got two. The
Okay.
first one's not even a Salesforce product. It's Canva. I use
Yes.
all the time. And not just talking about LinkedIn content, I'm talking about they have all these process mapping tools and a whole suite of project management tools that most people don't know about. I feel like they only people rely on the graphics part and stuff like that. Get in there. They have a great academy. They have calendar tools and whiteboards. So you can do all your process mapping in there and really get an idea of, okay, this is where I'm at. There are other tools that offer similar things, but I find the price point is very good on Canva. And you collaborate with teams, like other, you can make a team, invite other people to your whiteboard or your document and work on it together. So definitely love Canva for that. And then in the Salesforce product line, I think Experience Cloud is your definitely underrated. No one talks about it, but what I found that users, like your end users or maybe just your client, they don't want to necessarily work in Salesforce all the time. They find it overwhelming, which I understand. But with Experience Cloud, you can build a microsite or a customer portal that's just for them, shows only the information they need to see, and it can be branded and customized to create an environment that's personal for them. And I find that really helps user adoption and just makes people feel like you hear them and that you're part of the same team instead of introducing them to a whole new software.
Okay, I love that. I really like the part about Canva. I have only really truly used it for graphics and slides and everything. But yeah, I love that. I'll have to look more into that later.
Absolutely. They've got a great training academy too that'll show you all the different ways of using it.
Cool. In your opinion, what are some of the most in-demand technologies or skills you are seeing or are using?
You read anything about Salesforce online, especially coming out of Dreamforce, everyone's talking about Agentforce, pushing to integrate it into across all their clouds. They just released the Agentforce 360 model, and that's all wonderful and forward looking. Not every org is ready for that. So I think your biggest skill is actually data literacy. You need to understand how your data is structured, where its strengths are, where there might be some messiness that comes, some technical debt. I think understanding data and metadata and how it works together and learning how to clean your org. Because if you don't have clean data, Agentforce is useless. And I think it can be a great tool, and I enjoy building agents. But if you have several, let's say, open text fields in your org where people can just write anything, that's not super measurable, right? We want pick lists, we want hard data that your AI can learn from, because if everything's an exception, it has no rules to follow or learn.
All right. To end on a less serious note, do you have any recommendations, maybe a book or a podcast, even a TV show or movie that you've enjoyed recently?
Okay, right now I'm watching The Diplomat. They just had a new season come out, but I am catching up from the very beginning. It's not very lighthearted, but it is really smart and quippy, and I like that. And then something unconventional that's fun that I recommend for anyone new, already in the ecosystem, whether you're working from home or just studying from home, get yourself a keyboard and mouse you really like, because you're on it all the time. Mine is very fancy. It lights up. It's a mechanical keyboard. You're going to touch it all the time. You might as well like it. Don't just splurge just a little bit. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. You need it. You're going to touch it all the time. So, yeah, go ahead, go shopping, get on Amazon, look at all the fun options. There's colors, there's stickers on it. Just, I say go for it.
I love that. All right. Thank you again. I really appreciate getting to actually talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always around. And then also for anyone who's listening that's looking to get into the Salesforce ecosystem, feel free to hop in my DMs on LinkedIn and we can always do a coffee chat or just get in the weeds on something. I'm happy to help.
Oh, thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Katie. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.